Greetings and salutations. This is Rick Copple coming from Denver, Colorado. Another episode of Nautilus Screw Guy. Today we're going to do something that should be interesting for most people: how to install Dynamic Tiling Window Manager on KDE Plasma. So let's get right to it and go to our screen. Yeah, this is Alien OS right here. One of the versions I've had used. And I have it installed in the GNOME boxes here. And so yeah, it comes with KDE already installed, the latest version of KDE. And just upgraded it, so it's got the latest kernel too. So anyway, let's get to it. It's okay. So Dynamic Tiling Window Managers, in case you don't know, basically, when you open up a terminal or something like that. Yeah, most of them are called floating window managers. You can see it's a floating window right there. Tiling window manager works differently, and then it splits your screen up into different segments of your thing, so you see all the windows you have open, all one shot. Now this is where workspaces come in handy, because if you do that, then you get too many tiles in one workspace screen, virtual desktop, then you need to go to another desktop in order to get it to look good. So you don't have too much on one screen, but basically it's just it tiles your windows dynamically instead of overlapping them. Or there's all sorts of tiling window managers you can get and that kind of thing. Different layout stuff, but this uses standard X-Monad type tiling window manager. Tiles like that. So let's get to it and show you how to do it. So what you do is you go down here to your system settings, go to your menu, system settings right there. And some of them may have to bring them up differently. Then you want to go to window management in the workspace section. Then you want to go to Kwin scripts right there. Now these scripts you see are all right here. If any of them are marked, it means they've been activated. They have a gear icon, it means you can use other things. So to get it, usually what you do, most of KDE versions don't have this already pre-installed. So you get new scripts. And then the search function's up here. Window tiling is left. Now the one you want to probably get is Krohnkite. Krohnkite. I think maybe I pronounced it closer. Anyway, it's one of the good ones. It's 9 out of 10 on the ratings. See, it's got 32,554 downloads, so it's a pretty good one. It's one I use for all mine, and it works pretty well. Some of these others are manual tiling. That means you gotta hit shortcut key in order to put them over on a specific part of the screen. Tile manually like that. Or dynamic, which is, you want this one here. So you click install. Installs it that quick. Close. And you see it's right here, and then activate it. You just go like this. As soon as you activate it, watch what happens. Fly. Boom, it goes full screen. That's because tiling window manager is the first window you open up, it always goes full screen. Then like we open up the terminal application again, see it cuts out in half. And do that. Just keep breaking up the window into smaller and smaller segments, which is handy and in some cases, some of it's not. So if you want to float all these instead of tiling, you just hit Super F. It'll float one of them at a time apparently. So You want to, yeah, what other active window is it floats that window. So say you had this one here. You wanted to see a bigger view of it than what this shows. Float it. Now suddenly it's a floating window. While leaving all the other ones tiled. That's a Super F that does that. Then if you wanted to change it to a more Monocle type window manager, you get Super M. You have all these different things in here. Let's put some on some so you can see what they are. Each top on this one. Oops. Hang tight. Each top on that one. And you put new effect on this one, yes. And you put this one. The control shift M floats all of them. Full screen float. Then you back tiling, you just hit the control M again. It switches it all back to tiling window managers. And you see the whole screen. So yeah, shift Super M, not shift Super M. We'll switch it from all floating to tiling, and Super F will tile the specific, will float the specific active window that you're on. Now I have also, one other thing you might want to do is to put some shortcut keys in there. So we go back to our system menu, system settings that is, and you get shortcuts right there under workspaces. And you got all these shortcuts here. Now what you want to do is go down here to Kwin. I'm going to throw away all these Krohnkite. And then you got here, I've set up my close window to add MediQ to the mix. So aside from the standard Alt F4, added MediQ to the mix. I should close my windows out because it's easier to hit MediQ than it's Alt F4. More awkward to hit for me. So that's how you can set up Dynamic Title Window Manager on your computer, your KDE desktop. So if you like this video, hit subscribe and notification bell if you want notifications when new videos come out, as well as like video. There's another link down in the description. Thank you very much for watching. May the Linux Force be with you. Bye.